Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, May 24, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. The Texas Rangers are still on top in the AL West division, thanks to the highest scoring offense in baseball and an improved pitching staff, thanks to several key acquisitions. The team is currently getting by despite an injury to ace Jacob deGrom, thanks to a combined 14-4 record from starters Nathan Eovaldi, Jon Gray, and today's starter, Martin Perez. The Rangers dropped the series opener 6-4 before red-hot start Nathan Eovaldi brought the Rangers back into the win column with his second complete game in 5 starts in a 6-1 Rangers win. Eovaldi allowed 6 hits and 1 run, while striking out 5 in a 104-pitch complete game. I like the Pirates in the final game of this 3-game set. While Perez has done an excellent job for the Rangers over the past season and a half, he's been less effective on the road. This season, in particular, Perez's ERA jumps up nearly a run and a half on the road. He now comes up against a Pirates team that has hit left-handed pitching very well this season. The Bucks are hitting .274 against lefties thus far, have a .455 slugging percentage, and an OBP of .792. Oviedo has been slightly better at home than on the road and, more importantly, has kept the ball in the yard at home. He has allowed just 1 home run at home this season, which will be critical against a Rangers team that is 7th in baseball in home runs. I look for the Pirates to take the third and final game of this series with a slightly better starting pitcher and timely hitting against the soft-throwing pairs. Take the Pirates with the money line. The Pittsburgh Pirates continue to hang around in the NL Central Division race, thanks to an extremely slow start from last year's NL Central champs, the Cardinals, and a fairly slow start of the season for the current leader, the Milwaukee Brewers. The Bucks have struggled as of late, however, heading into this week with just 3 wins in their last 10 games. Pittsburgh took the series opener 6-4, but were stymied by an excellent start from Eovaldi and dropped Tuesday night's game 6-1. Veteran starter Rich Hill allowed 7 hits and 5 runs in 5.1 innings to take the loss for the Pirates. I'm riding the over 9 runs on Wednesday. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Philadelphia Phillies. Arizona is in the top 8 of 4 major hitting statistics. Arizona is 3rd in team batting average at .266, 6th in runs scored with 248, 7th in slugging percentage at .436, and 8th in on-base percentage with .330. Left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is batting .321 to lead Arizona and has team highs in hits with 52 and on-base percentage at .376. Gurriel Jr. has extended his current hitting streak to 15 straight. Christian Walker is the leader in home runs for Arizona with 11, and Gurriel Jr. is second with 8. Walker leads the team in RBI with 34, and Gurriel Jr. is second with 27. Arizona has hit 97 doubles, 10 triples and 54 home runs in 48 games. Arizona has lost 49 of its last 69 games played on the road when facing a left-handed starting pitcher. The Diamondbacks are also 38-96 on the road in the last 134 games, when the run total is set between 7.0 and 8.5, and at the time of this article being published, the run total was 7.5. Philadelphia has won 5 of its last 7 played at home, with a run total set between 7.0 to 8.5, and the Phillies overall have won 41 of their last 61 at Citizens Bank Park. Zach Gallen has pitched well for Arizona through the first 2 months of the season, but is coming off his worst outing after allowing 8 runs on 8 hits in just 3 innings, while walking 4 and striking out just 2, which resulted in Arizona losing to Pittsburgh 13-3 last Friday. Our team pick is Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia has the 9th best team batting average in baseball at .258, while the on-base percentage is 16th at .322, and the slugging percentage is 10th at .420, but the Phillies have scored just 201 runs, which is 21st. The biggest reason for that is Philadelphia is next to last in leaving runners stranded on base while in scoring position at 3.87 per game. Kyle Schwarber is the leader in home runs for Philadelphia with 12, but no other hitter for Philadelphia has more than 5. Alec Boehm is the leader in RBI with 32, and Nick Castellanos is second at 26. Philadelphia has 90 doubles, 10 triples and 50 home runs in 47 games. The over is 10-3-2 in their last 15 games against each other at Citizens Bank Park, so go with the over 8.5 runs to hit here. Houston Astros vs Milwaukee Brewers. The Houston Astros extended their winning streak to 8 games following Monday's dismantling of the Brew Crew. Christian Javier tossed 6 frames of a 1-run ball, while Yordan Alvarez went 3-for-4 with a pair of home runs and 5 RBI. Brandon Bielak will get the starting call Wednesday, and the 27-year-old right-hander is 1-1 with a 2.89 ERA, 1.77 WHIP, and 19/8 KBB ratio in 3 starts and 1 relief appearance, 18.2 innings pitched this season. Bielak has allowed 1 earned run in each of his previous 2 starts. Last Friday, he fanned 9 across 5 frames in a 5-1 victory to the hapless Oakland Athletics, giving up a run on 5 hits and 3 walks. The Astros' winning streak will eventually come to an end, but there's no way I'm going to back Milwaukee in this game. I don't trust the starting duo at all, so I'm backing the Astros because of their in-form offense and bullpen. The Brewers' bullpen has struggled a lot in the last couple of weeks, posting a pedestrian 5.57 ERA and 5.61 WHIP. Adrian Hauser will have a tall task to slow down the Astros, who have registered a 127 WRC+ and .355 WOBA against the right-handed pitchers in the last 2 weeks. Our team pick is Houston Astros. After winning 1 out of 3 games against the St. Louis Cardinals and Tampa Bay Rays on the road, the Milwaukee Brewers started a 7-game homestand with a heavy loss to the Astros. The Brew Crew mustered just 6 hits against Houston's pitching staff, while surrendering 15 hits and 5 home runs to the Astros lineup. Our total pick is over 9.5 runs. San Francisco Giants vs Minnesota Twins. The San Francisco Giants hit the road again after a successful 6-game homestand that saw the Giants take 5 out of 6 games against the Phillies and Marlins. The Giants pulled 2 within 2 games of .500 with a solid stretch of play. Back on the road, the Giants are looking to improve upon their 7-13 road record heading into this series. In games 1 and 2, the Giants scored 4 runs in each game, winning 4-1 and 4-3. After a 4-run first inning held up in a Game 1 win, the Giants came back from a 3-0 deficit with 2 runs in the 6th and 2 more in the 7th, thanks to Michael Conforto's second home run in as many days, to take Game 2 as well. This is a solid pitching matchup to wrap up the series, but I'm giving the edge to Ryan and the Twins. Ryan is undefeated at home, winning each of his 3 starts. The Twins are almost guaranteed to get at least 6 innings from Ryan, given his 8 quality starts among his 9 starts this season. The Twins' offense has also been far more potent at home, averaging over 5 runs per game at Target Field. The Giants, meanwhile, are hitting just .239 on the road this season and just .236 during the day this season. DeSclafani has pitched well on the road, but his hard hit percentage of over 45% should give cause for concern against a Twins lineup that thrives in their own park. Take the Twins with the money line. The Minnesota Twins came into this week with the top record in the AL Central Division at 25-22, but were unable to gain any distance in the standings due to their inconsistent play. In fact, the Twins have not won more than 2 games in a row since April 11th to 13th when they won the final game of a series against the Nationals and then the first 2 games of their series with the Yankees. After dropping 4 of 6 games, the Twins look to regroup this week against the Giants. The Minnesota Twins now are in danger of being swept in this series after the team's offense dried up in games 1 and 2. The Twins lost the opener 4-1 and followed that up by blowing a 3-0 lead in Game 2 and losing 4-3. Minnesota is now just 25-24 and 2.5 games up in the AL Central Division. Our total pick is over 7.5 runs. Chicago White Sox vs Cleveland Guardians. Monday's loss continued Chicago's season-long trend of struggling away from home. Their record after that contest was 7-17 in away games, and their numbers dip in nearly every way on the road. Let's start with a pitching staff that's 27th in team ERA this season. On the road, the White Sox have a 5.27 ERA before Tuesday's game and have allowed more hits than innings pitched. Regardless of the venue, Chicago's bullpen is one of the worst in the majors, with only the Athletics allowing runs more frequently. Michael Kopech is starting this game, and his ERA in away games is 5.73 through 22.0 innings this season. He's allowed at least 4 runs in his last 3 road starts. Kopech is on pace to set career worsts in a bunch of different stats, and ineffective pitching outside of the South Side is the main reason why. Cleveland has significantly better pitching than the White Sox and home field advantage. Against a White Sox team that stinks on the road in every way, that should make the difference again. The Guardians' offense may be awful, but Chicago's isn't much better. The home team with a better bullpen takes advantage of their opponent and wins an afternoon contest. The Guardians finish on top. Whether it's exacting revenge for last week's series loss or trying to finally reach .500 again, the Guardians can work on evening the odds with a strong series finale. Cal Quantrill's right arm will play a major role, as he's tabbed to start for Cleveland in this one. He had a rough 2022 against the White Sox, allowing 10 runs in 17.1 innings against them, even if 2 of those starts were wins. 2023 hasn't been his best work either, although his May ERA of 2.77 is much better than his April production. His last 2 home starts were quality starts, and the bullpen that will spell him has been superb this season. Pitching can carry Cleveland again in this game. Our total pick is over.